Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Nation. And today, I'm going to be giving you guys another episode review for Dragon Ball Super. Today, it's going to be episode 51. This was a pretty solid episode. Probably the weakest episode out of this new arc, but still not too bad. But there wasn't a whole lot going on. It was more of a backstory type of episode. And again, watching it live and getting the translations from Herms, but on Twitter. So check out his Twitter down below. I apologize. I know sometimes I forget to mention it. Sometimes it just slips my mind, but giving credit where credit's due, he does translate every week, and I think I have him defaulted in my description down below. Before we get started, I do have a video on my second channel, guys. If some of you give a shit about it, maybe you don't. Revisiting Red Dead Redemption on Xbox One. I thought it was a fun little video, and if you guys are interested in Red Dead Redemption, go check it out. But without the shameless plugs continuing, let's get into this review. They recap how this is Cell's time machine that they have in the episode that Bulma launched out of the capsule in the last episode. We get that told to us, and there's all these flashbacks with the old animation style, and then it does the flashbacks with new stuff. They are still taking place beforehand in the past, but the flashbacks have new animation when it's something we haven't seen before. So they use scenes that we've seen from the anime. From Z. They reuse those assets, that animation, into Super. But when they need to tell new stuff that happened during that Cell saga, they make the new animation style, which contrasts the old animation very not well. It doesn't mix well. I'm not going to complain here a lot, but it is odd, and it does show they are kind of cutting corners where they need to, I suppose. I always thought it was cool that they reused the old animation style. You know, obviously they're not redrawing it, but they were taking the assets and kind of bringing them back to show those flashbacks off. But now they're showing the new animation with some flashbacks, and it's just kind of weird. They should have just done them all in the new style if that was the case. But I'm not going to complain. It's a nitpick. I don't think it's a huge deal. Some people will find it more offensive than I. But Bulma apparently wanted to do time machines for a while. She just never really had the research or the time or the real drive to get it done, and then forgot about the whole thing until now, with these new notes that were left in Trunks' other time machine that he brought to this present time. And that makes her want... That means that she can repair this time machine. It's going to take a little while. So in the meantime, Vegeta goes off to train in the gravity chamber, and Goku tries to train with Beerus. Doesn't quite work. Then he tries to go train with King Kai, but he doesn't want any of that shit because of the last time where he destroyed all of his yards and pretty much half the planet. It was kind of crazy. Beerus and Whis don't really like the mortal beings time traveling and stuff. It's kind of weird how they didn't know, or even how Whis never knew about this kind of stuff. We always see that he knows about a lot of shit, but he didn't know about this apparently. But they really want to understand more about why Black has a time ring, so it's good that they show intrigue to this villain. We get a glimpse of Black in the future, and he wants to learn more about Goku so he can become stronger. So I'm guessing he's basing his... Well, I'm assuming he is a shapeshifter of some sort. Maybe, again, a Kai of some type. We don't know exactly what he is, but he's definitely not Goku like a lot of people think. And I guess we never really got the evil Goku character a lot of people wanted, because it's not... It might look like Goku, but in reality, it isn't even Goku. So even though it's an evil person that looks like Goku, it's not even Goku. So, evil Goku, just saying, still not a thing. That's just my opinion. But it does... He does this pose, and then if you guys saw the episode, I don't really need to describe it, but some people watch your reviews and don't watch the episodes. What happens is Black does this fighting pose, and then it has that, like in the intro for Super, where you see Goku's in his base form and it kind of phases over to Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue, depending on which arc you're watching. It phases from Black Goku to regular Goku, and I think he's going to eventually try to copy the original Goku body, whether that be like how the copy Vegeta was taking over his mental state, I don't know. We're going to have to see. We really are just going to have to see for that, because I can't tell you, but I think he is a shapeshifter of some sort, and also probably a Kai of a type. Dr. Briefs and Miss Briefs come out. Bulma asks them to prep to repair the machine, or help out with repairing the time machine, so she's going to be getting this going kind of quick. The Peel-Off Gang has their shenanigans in this episode too, but it's nowhere near as bad as before. It's not even bad at all, honestly. It's just they're kind of scheming that they want to use the machine and take over the world. They're still up to no good. And they mentioned Mai, and future Trunks kind of notices that and is like, Mai? You know, all that crazy shit happens. And then there's this explanation while Trunks is creepily holding Mai's hand. I mean, that scene could have been way worse than it actually was. It actually wasn't badly done for what they were pulling off, I suppose. It was just like an awkward scene, I suppose. And then Trunks is on the sideline just being like, oh no, he's got my girl. Trunks has been like a pushover this arc. He's just like, well, I got my future self here. I don't know what to do with my life at all at this point. I really don't. But he explains the story of Mai, how they met during the Battle of Black. They met off. She was like, looked like a leader of a battalion of troops at Uprising, and it was very cool. They had like this whole underground bunker, and they got down there, and it was like, it reminded me a lot of Gears of War with like the sinking of Jacinto, because they took the whole city down just to try to take out Black, but it was eventually futile. And they got underground, which obviously doesn't happen in Gears of War. They don't go underground to be safe. But it was a little bit similar to that. If you guys know Gears of War stuff, that, 10-year-old series. So probably should have played it by now. And Black's first attack wiped out like half the human race. And Black says that humans are the gods' only mistake. And he's going to do what the gods will not. Whether that means that he is a god himself and considers himself privileged to take out the humans, or he's some other being that is doing this to go by the gods, what he would consider their goodwill or what they would want, they just cannot do. He may be below gods just based off the wording. I want to see really more of this. I'm very curious of what this is all about. Is he a Kai still, or is he something else? I don't really know, but it looks like that is his motive for killing everyone. He's trying to do justice by what his mentality is. It's very unique. It's not rehashed. It's very, very cool. I like it a lot, actually. I'm really digging the whole Black Goku thing. It really is a pretty goddamn interesting setup, it really, I can't stress it enough. It's a lot better than what I would have expected it to be, okay? It's definitely very, very well done, execution-wise. Also, Korin's not around in the future, which probably means dead. That's what I'm guessing. Trunks says he's not around anymore. He's dead. That is what I'm guessing. Probably Yajirobe too. Well, yeah, I would assume so, because he would know how to farm the beans, right? He'd have to. They're like basically married. But they wrap up the flashback with Trunks explaining that Mai's dead, as far as he knows, obviously. And that the Pilaf gang and, Pilaf and Shu, he never met them. And, like I mentioned earlier, Beerus and Whis were kind of interested in Black. They felt his key somewhere, but they have to look into it. And what we know from the episode previews, which I'll get into later in my predictions tomorrow, actually Monday, my episode 52 predictions, because I don't want to spoil it here. We do have a summary from the V-Jump, I believe, is what it was, that has some of the next episode information, but I don't want to spoil it here for you guys. Stay tuned Monday, and I'll talk about that there. But that's pretty much it for the episode, guys. It was pretty cool, the little stuff we learned. I liked the backstory on Mai, the stuff with Black, that we learned more about what he really wants to do with the human race. He has no interest in destroying Earth, it doesn't seem. He just wants to wipe out the population. But why does he want Goku? Is it because he maybe sees that Goku's the greatest fighter? Let's just say he's very well known in the world, and I don't know if he's looking, he knew Beerus, he knew Whis, so why wouldn't he copy them? It's very strange why he would copy Goku and want to become as strong as Goku or stronger. It's very bizarre. It's not to frame him, obviously, either, because no one's gonna really care. Goku's not a freaking celebrity, he avoids that shit. I don't really know, but those are my thoughts and review on the episode, guys. If I missed anything, I apologize. Again, I watch it live, and I really don't have the care or capacity to really wait for subs and then split up all my other videos. If I miss something and it's major, and it's something worth talking about, I'll do a separate video on it. But I don't think I really missed anything. Hopefully I didn't. If you guys enjoyed the video, thanks for watching. If I missed anything, little things that I may have missed, let me know down below, and we can talk about those in the comments. Thanks for watching. Again, tomorrow, Sunday, at 11 o'clock to 4, there is Infinity Con in Lake George, New York. I will be up there. None of you guys are probably going to be there because I doubt any of you live in that area, but I will be there. Lake George, New York, Infinity Con, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. I'll be there, and we can hang out. I'll be wearing a Gears of War shirt, and I'll have a Dragon Ball Z wristband on. So I'll see you there if I see you there. If I don't, well, that'd be disappointing. I want to meet at least one fan. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Share your thoughts on this episode, and I'll catch you later.